Hi everybody, I'm Miss Ruth. Welcome to the 2021 VBS Olympic Snack Time. We have so many fun things to talk about that are related to the Olympics. And first I want to remind you of our Bible verse, which is from Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. God has given us so many unique talents, and all of us are to use them to the best of our ability. As we watch the Olympics this summer, you'll see some people with some extraordinary talents, and they worked very hard to get to where they are. But God gave each one of us special talents too, and we just need to remember to use them to the best we can and to go out and share God's love with all the world. So back to the Olympics. The first thing I want to show you is the Olympic torch. As you watch the Olympics this summer, you'll hear about the Olympic torch, and there's going to be people running all over Japan with the torch. These are people who are athletes or noteworthy people, and they are going to, it could be an athlete or an astronaut or a physicist or a Nobel Prize winner, but they run with the Olympic torch and they take it all through, they're going to take it all through their country, and at the very end they will light the cauldron in the Olympic arena that signals the start of the games. So I thought it's fun to make our own little torch, and I used an ice cream cup, these Cheez-It Snap crackers, and I just love the way they shape because they make the perfect little flame. And there you go. You could probably even do a relay race with your family and see if you could do the race and still have all your flame left in your ice cream cup for your torch. Anyway, this is just one idea. A healthy alternative is to put ranch in the bottom and put carrot sticks coming out of the top. Anyway, our Olympic torch for the start of the games. The next thing I wanted to talk about is the Olympic podium. After they've run a race or done a competition, the top three winners stand on a podium. And the first place winner stands on the tallest podium. The second place, and they get a gold medal. The second place gets a silver medal and stands on the next to the tallest. And the third place winner stands on the one that's shorter. So all of these are great. Even though someone may come in third, that still means they're an extraordinary athlete because they've been competing against so many different people. So anyway, I thought we would use little cheese cubes to make our podium. So do you remember which was the tallest? You're right, it was the first place winner. So you have cheese sticks. All I have right now are USA flags, but I'm going to have flags from all over the world at VBS time. And the second place winner is the next tallest. And the third place winner is on the shorter one. So this is a representative of our Olympic podium. First, second, third. First, second, third. No, second, third. There you go. All right. Now our next thing is a challenge. It's a baking challenge. Now the Olympics don't have baking challenges. They have all kinds of other challenges. But this is our challenge, making the Olympic rings. Look at this. This is a symbol of the Olympics. It has 5 rings. The 5 rings represent the 5 different major continents or areas that participate in the Olympics. There's the Americas, North and South America combined. There's Europe, there's Asia, there's Africa, and Oceania, meaning over towards Australia. And the Olympic rings come in the colors blue, yellow, black, green, and red. And the reason these are this color is because every country that participates in the Olympics has at least one of these colors in their country's flag. So it shows how we all come together in unity at the Olympics, and I'm sure God would be very pleased that that everybody's coming together, working together, and loving each other during this special time that happens every 4 years. Is that right? 4 years? All right. And so, for this next activity, we needed cookie dough, and I used this cookie dough right here, and you have to follow the instructions for the cut cookies recipe that's on the back. Meaning it's just like the regular cookie recipe, except you have to add a little more flour to it. I made this up last night so that I could already have some examples baked. So you have to spread it out with a rolling pin on a floured surface, and you have to get it pretty thin, like 1/4 of an inch thin. So you just roll it, roll it, roll it. And we're going to see if we can make a giant Olympic ring cookie. So, there's my knife. I'm going to cut a line straight across here, straight here, straight here. So I'm actually making a rectangle. How on earth is this going to turn into a ring? And then I need this in 5 different sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now let me grab a pan real quick. I forgot to grab a pan. So I take each one of these lines of dough and I squish it, squish it, squish it, and turn it into a circle. So that's 1 ring. How many rings am I going to need altogether? You're right, it's 5. So I took the next one, it's going to squish this into another ring. I put it beside this one. You have to make sure they're touching because you want them all to be connected, just like the Olympic ring symbol. Squish, squish, squish. So if I have 3 rings already, how many more do I need? You're right, just 2 more. So 3 rings go at the top. And 2 rings go at the bottom. I think I lost a piece of it. There we go. Let's see, I need a little bit more. You see how the one at the 2 at the bottom touch 2 at a time? There you go. So there's our 5 Olympic rings. You're going to put it in the oven, and it doesn't take long to bake at all. It only takes about 5 to 7 minutes. And when I baked this, I also took some extra dough. Just made a round circle. And you'll see at the end that I turned that into a medal, a first place medal. But you can make all different shapes that are Olympic related, but mainly the rings and the medals are something that's pretty easy to make out of cookie dough. Then you put it in the oven for 5 to 7 minutes, and when you are done, this will be the result. See how it all bakes together into one giant Olympic cookie. Or you could have a first place medal, or you could make just any kind of shapes you want to. You can be as creative as you want to because it's the Olympic Cookie Challenge. So remember, the colors were blue, black, red, yellow, green, and there were 5 rings. And all of this is representative of friendship and brotherhood, coming together and sharing our talents with one another and with the whole wide world. And remember, our Bible verse is, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, even make an Olympic cookie. Let's say a prayer together. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for all the many wonderful talents you have given each and every one of us. Help us to go into the world, share your love with one another, and to always try our best to do the best we can with the talents you have given us. Amen.